Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Yaro Shien. Welcome to another episode of D6, where I bring together voice acting friends, abridging friends, and friends in general onto a D&D live stream show. Today is the day. Nothing really out of the ordinary. How's everyone doing?
Yes, another follower of
I'm
my
okay.
army.
I'm in a new house.
Destroyed me. My body is dead. My mind crushed. My will only kept up by the fact that I am ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
See,
Hi.
I'm happy because I'm in a new house, so I'm good to go.
I haven't been here in 2 weeks. I have no idea what's going on.
That
I'm
sounds
sitting.
John-
John's
problem.
team won their round of the tournament.
Oh
and
yay!
we
How
saved
did
the
you
king.
win? Okay.
Alana pulled through and killed the last 3 enemies herself. Actually, all 3 of the enemies herself. They weakened them for her.
Oh yeah, Mina missed the part where we killed the dragon and saved the day, and well, actually, we did kill a dragon and save the day, so I can't even pretend that we didn't do that.
Did I did some healing. I heard. I did some healing.
Yeah?
I heard.
Yeah,
You also, what was it? You had a triangle?
I gave you a triangle while Ari and Braun played music to cheer on Oscar, Alana, and Aurora's team.
I
To-
see.
I played guitar, she
Bitchless
played bagpipe,
Luna, thank you for
and you got a
subscribing.
triangle.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I played the triangle because I do a good job.
You
That's
did,
important.
You
Alana
did
got-
a relatively okay job.
And
Alana
so,
got a inspiration from us,
okay. Cool.
which helped her
So-
pull through.
So when I came to say hello last week, was that when everyone was just drinking and having a good time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that I'm supposed to do or supposed to know besides that?
No.
Okay,
nothing.
cool. Okay. All right, cool. I'm sorry. I'm sitting on my boyfriend's floor. Gunner's over there. He's laying on the floor looking sad. Hi, puppy.
Leave the poor
The
dog.
most important thing you need to know is that you probably have a Hermes message that allows you to gain audience with the king to grant one favor.
Is that for
That-
each of us or just all of
Yeah,
us?
you
we
you
share
have
one?
you have a favor from the king.
Oh
that
shoot!
was given to
Okay,
you.
wow. I have a Hermes favor from the king. Okay, insane.
No, you
I-
have a letter that
Letter.
grants you an audience with the king in order to claim your
Yeah. It's not really a
what you
Hermes. You just got a royal decree saying,
I
this,
know.
this bitch gets to talk to the king, baby.
No, I know what you meant. I said it in a way that made me sound shit stupid.
No,
I'm
no, no.
sorry.
You're not. Well, I can't say you're not, but we love you anyway.
There you go.
Because if I did say you weren't shit stupid, you would argue against me.
No, I'm
I
pretty
don't
shit
wanna-
stupid.
I know. That's why I didn't want to argue against you.
I'm gonna try.
I mean, I don't think you're shit stupid, but you do.
I do.
And you know you better than I know you. So you do you, love. You do you.
I am. Yes. Did anyone say anything to me?
Nothing
No,
out of the
awesome.
ordinary.
We just
Okay.
made you play triangle.
You guys should have used my soundboard.
We don't.
What the
I don't know
what
where that is
soundboard?
anymore.
First of all,
Keep talking about the soundboard.
I sent it to you where I just say NPC stuff. I've made a whole bunch of audios.
did you?
Where I sent it
Yeah,
to you.
I have it on my desktop, dude.
I say random. I just said a bunch of random stuff, and I sent it in a
Where?
zip file. I swear to God, I sent it to you.
You did not.
I have.
You did, but that was like 3 months ago.
There's 86 WAV files in here, and I listen to them when I'm lonely.
I,
John, I don't be that guy.
Girlfriend.
That's really creepy.
okay.
That's why it's a joke.
I'll
As
have
the
to-
guy who parodies Aramanga Sensei.
Yeah, I was about
that's
to
creepy.
say.
Honestly, I'll send it to you, Aaron, but I need to update it because we have more players now, so I need to update it. But I'll send it to you right now. I
Don't.
think.
You should make where you-
Don't, you'll crash Skype.
Oh, okay, I'll send it to you later. But yeah, I
You know,
literally
you should
have,
make it to where you just mispronounce everybody's name horribly.
I have me saying everyone's name from before, so I have me saying Alana version 1, Alana version 2, and I compliment everyone. I have to put in compliments for Oscar though, because all I have for him are insults or Oscar, you didn't fuck up this time.
You don't fucked.
Oh no, I said good job. One of my lines I said Oscar's a circumcised weenie. Oscar's gay for pay or pass it on.
Yeah.
um
Oscar, keep your mouth shut. Oscar,
Yeah,
please don't talk.
no
Please don't let Rasco die.
this DM is a douchebag, lol.
Richard, let us be gay.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like one she would say.
I have random NPC stuff too, like I want to spread kindness throughout the land, and like I wonder what my father is doing right now, like that kind of shit.
I wonder what my father's doing right now. He's
Mina,
like,
you just need
fucking tongue
Mina. If you're gonna
stuck
redo your
out.
soundboard, one you need to record is "I am error."
I am error. Okay.
Most famous NPC line ever.
I am error. 404 not found.
Okay, so, first of all, announcements on my end. So,
Almost the entire game. I just realized that. Sorry.
So, with everything being said and done, aside from D6, How to Be an Adventure Episode 6 is being done. That is the majority of what this news is. I don't have much else. Also, the last episode that will be posted on my current YouTube channel, which is Yaro Shien, is going up for D6 Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, on Tuesday, and then episode 51 and all the way up to the newest episodes will be posted over on the TheLoadingCrew, and which I suggest you guys go subscribe to them and also follow them on Twitch and Twitter. They are amazing people. And also, in other gaming news over on TheLoadingCrew, for those of you who have not heard, Critical Role is coming out with a campaign book, and we are going to, or the TheLoadingCrew and I, will be starting a game over it when it does come out in September, and it will be known as D6, The Tales of Taldore. You can join me. I know Bread is going to be joining me in that party, and that's as many players as I already know that will be joining that I have already asked. So, more players
For what?
Were you going to be DMing that game, or are you also going to be a player and are looking for a DM?
I don't know if I want to be a DM just yet. If I can't find a proper DM up to the playstyle that I would kind of follow suit with how Matthew does, I probably will be DMing, but if somebody is good, then I might be a player. It's really dependent.
Well, this is the part where I do the snapping finger guns and point at you and go, hey, and I say, yeah, talk to me later. Anyway, keep going with your announcements.
All right. And lastly, once again, I would like to announce all the wonderful people over at Patreon that continue to support us and continue to support the show. If you wish to gain plenty of amazing little rewards that I'm able to give out immediately, you can join the Patreon for $1. It'll give you access to pretty much all the Patreon exclusives. If you wish to donate more, you can. It would be really cool if you do. But you get all the rewards for $1, and also, on top of that, access to the Discord chat. Also, I would like to thank the current subscribers over here on Twitch that are subscribed, and through their support will help continue to grow the Twitch channel. If you wish to gain access to whatever subscriber rewards that we'll be having relatively soon, due to the fact that it literally just started and I have more than enough limitations to have to sift through, I know that we are coming out with one emote right now, and I know there'll be more emotes available once we get enough subscribers going, and hopefully we'll add more and more to the channel as we grow. So, that's the Twitch channel, by the way. So, all in all, How to Be an Adventure Episode 6 being edited. moving the major D6 episodes starting from episode 51 onward over onto the Loading Crew, a new D&D game, which is based off of the Critical Role campaign book. D6 and the Telltales of Tal'Dorei will be coming out in September, which will be hosted by the Loading Crew, and also, Patreon and people who continue to support us and all that stuff. Also, you're free to donate as well over on the channel. If you donate more than $5, you get a very special sound that I do. So yes, I think that's everything. I believe that's everything for me. How about you guys?
I'm doing okay. I'm trying to find out where the hell the rest of the game is. Like, what the heck? We have, 8 players? We get 3.
I know. I feel bad. I've been dormant for like.
I mean, I said apart from me.
I got you. I haven't.
I don't count myself as a person.
Oh, you are a person. Shut up.
Well, I know Tara's not joining us tonight. That's been already made obvious. Don't know where Ava is. I don't know, or I do kind of know where Emily is.
Yeah, she's at a concert. That makes a little more sense.
Yeah, but like she said, she'd probably be home sometime.
Yeah.
However,
Sam's at work. Problem or
no, Sam's not joining us. For like the time being, I don't know whenever he'll be able to join us. Like that's why.
Well, yeah, because he has he has work in class on Sunday or Monday, because it's Monday right now for him. That's all I'm saying.
And today is also Teddy's last game for us as a guest.
No, Teddy, don't leave me. I need my little sister. Apart from Mina.
I didn't know I had a little sister too. Now, that's awesome.
Teddy's our littler sister.
Aww.
I'm everybody's little sister.
I'm gonna teach you about. I'm gonna teach you about the world. Yay!
Mina, have you seen the Arrow manga Sensei parodied Teddy and I did?
Yeah, I did see it. It was funny.
Okay, that's why she's little sister now. Poor
thing. I'm jealous, but it was funny. I'm kidding. It was really funny.
You can be in it if you want, but I don't think you're in an area you can record, right?
I mean, I could. I brought my microphone with me. I'm just not using it right now.
Okay. Eva's internet's out, apparently.
I brought it
in case, in her area.
Like, no one's messaged me to record, but if someone was like, hey, I need you to record, I could get on and do it. I'm just not using my microphone right now because I'm being lazy. But I've been out and about with my guy. We went in the mountains and stuff. Cool. Yeah. So I haven't really been on the internet. I've been on Twitter. Like, I've been on my phone. I haven't been on the computer. So if anyone wants to talk to me, you can Skype me. I'm just like, yeah.
Have you seen the Doctor Who Christmas special trailer yet?
I know. I've been on Twitter, like, reblogging, like, retweeting stuff from, like, the San Diego Comic-Con panel, which I'm, like, freaking out about because I haven't been able to watch it, and I saw it, and it's
I
just,
haven't watched any of that shit. I just saw the trailer.
Anyway. I'm just like, if Bill is coming back, I want them to at least mention Missy. That's all I want. Like, oh! Doctor Who's killing me. Oh.
Anywho,
Hockey broke her.
I know. I wanted to. Anyway, updates from.
Wait! One more thing. The new Doctor's gonna be a lady, and I'm gonna cosplay 13, and it's gonna be amazing. It's great. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. But I'm so sad because I love Peter Capaldi. Okay, I'm done now.
Capaldi's probably my favorite since Eccleston.
He's glorious.
Because Eccleston was fantastic, and Capaldi's just so fabulous.
The whole cast has just been glorious.
One more thing before I do my update. I'm sad Mark Gatiss is playing the guest character of the Christmas special because I really wanted him to be a doctor in the future. Because Mark Gatiss is actually a really good actor.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah. Anyway, also a really good writer. But updates from Hawkland, or The Nest as we're calling it now. Mm-hmm. No one calls it that. I am currently casting and directing people for Aramanga Sensei Abridged episode 2. A little bit of my soul died just saying that. For my super secret project that I've been doing for a while, I just wrapped up the 5th episode script. I'm writing every single script out in advance, and once I get done with episode 6 script, I'm probably going to announce what it is, because by that point I can more or less cast every role. And I should get started making it. That'll be cool. And Fate episode 6 is coming along. I am doing retakes with people right now. Because some takes, honestly, you know how it is. Sometimes you just need a little something. And abridged him, not me. I am recording tomorrow with like half the cast of that. So yeah, that should be done fairly soon, actually. Just gotta finish getting Eva, Tara, and I think Izzy. Oh, I also need to get Bread. I forgot about her. Yeah, other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I did an episode of Saber and Son last week. I can't remember if I mentioned it last game. Probably did. Anyway, if you guys want to check that out, it's over on my channel. It's hilarious. Kinda fucked up, but hilarious. Don't be as fucked up as Arrow Manga. Episode 2 is. I'm also going to put a disclaimer in front of Arrow Manga episode 2, warning people with a weak stomach not to watch.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm also going to make it where only people 18 up can watch those videos.
Oh god.
They get fucked up. Anywho, now on to you.
Define you.
Ted.
You can go ahead.
Oh, I have no life. I have absolutely nothing to report. How's it going, Ted? What are you doing? I saw you streaming some Splatoon the other day.
Yes, I was last night.
That wasn't last night, was it?
That was.
Oh my god. I don't know what time is anymore.
Well, I mean, technically it was today because I was up really late. But yeah, I'm still streaming over on my channel, although that's going to have to end soon because I'm moving and then I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to stream.
Trust me, dude, you're going to have more free time than you ever thought possible when you get to college. It's amazing.
I just sleep mostly.
Yeah.
I know you do.
The only thing is I have to learn how to go to bed at a good hour because I have like 9 a.m. classes.
You won't.
Oh, sweetheart, you're going to college. You're not going to go to bed at a good time ever.
My mom's trying to tell me to get into a good sleeping schedule, but I'm like, it's summer. I'm going to bed at 5 a.m.
Hey, you still get to record tomorrow, Teddy?
Yes, I was about to say, I'm recording and editing a lot of stuff tomorrow, so hopefully I can make some good progress. I'm probably going to work mostly on Tomo tomorrow just because I need some retakes from someone for Tomo, but I can't tell them exactly what I need retakes for until I get more of it done, so I can go, okay, this is what doesn't fit.
What time can I direct you tomorrow?
Anytime. As long as I go to bed at a decent hour, anytime between like 10 and like 2.
Okay, you've read the script. When would you want to do those lines?
Well, like that's about the time where everyone's going to be leaving the house, so then I'll be free.
Okay, so PM or AM?
AM.
Okay, yeah, I can do AM.
Okay. But yeah, I can message you later.
Try to shoot for like 10 or 11 AM?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like tell my sisters like, go put your noise canceling headphones on. This is gonna be bad.
Mom, I think Teddy gave someone a rim job.
Oh my god.
What's a rim job, Mom?
Oh my god.
They're older than me and they're way more innocent, so I'm probably not showing them that episode when it comes out.
This is one of the only projects I don't show my friends. Like, this is.
I showed them the first episode, but the second one is not happening.
No, this is hate fucking the abridged series.
Hate fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like there's some problems with the relationship. They need to work it out, and this is the only way to keep from like murdering each other, going into messy divorce. So, just hate fucked it out.
I remembered what I wanted to announce because I actually do have a life.
Go ahead.
Holy shit. Guys, I have some great news. So, August 3rd to August 6th is going to be MetroCon down in Tampa Bay. Yeah. I'm going to be down there. I'm going to have a hotel room. And barring anything stupid fucking crazy from happening, I'll be here for D6. because it'll be Sunday at 9. I'll be back from the convention by then, right? So I'll be sure to tell you guys what I thought about it next week, or actually the week after next, because that's when I'll be getting back from it. So in 2 weeks. But yeah, and if any viewers want to meet up with me, just hit me up on my Twitter. It's at John Cochran Twit. So.
Yay.
Yeah, I guess really my only thing is that I'm going to be doing stuff that I should have been doing a while back tomorrow. And hopefully I can get some of my projects out before I leave. But that's all I've got.
All right. Well,
Yay.
looks like we are going to be down a few players today, which is fine. So, that being said, and everyone done with their announcements, also one of the final things I do want to say is in regards to a very particular musician that I had looked up to pretty much the entirety of my life. I do want to give a bit of silence for Chester Bennington, who was the lead singer of Linkin Park. Both my musical career and just someone that had inspired me. I do want to give a little bit of regards to. So, a bit of a moment, if you will. And the moment has passed. So. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into tonight's game of D6. As soon as I get the music started.
Rip Chester.
Alright. So.
Where's my...
Where we last left off, after the first round of chord being successfully achieved from Team Solstice, which Oscar, Alana, and Arona managed to get through their first round, and after which they had celebrated with a little bit of drinking and a little bit of merrymaking, and meeting up with one of the major generals here within Al-Anon, both Lyle and also one of the chancellors, Ericus. After a short conversation, the party finds that apparently the cause of the red mist and the intruder within Crespusk was due to somebody from within the royal, within Crespusk, one of the royals who had basically led them in. Not getting much information from Lyle, though. The party had continued to drink and spend the rest of the evening doing what is regularly done, as well as Sal helping her uncle Arvello. And with that, it is now the night. It's the early evening, and the party is preparing for tomorrow's first round, which will include Braun, Arya, and Manda. So, what are you guys doing?
I was going to see if we can go ahead and meet up with our fellow to either get potions as well as get the ones that Alana said she'd give us this game. I don't know what all she had left over from last one. Because she said she'd give us those, because all the ones in my inventory are just useless.
Oh yeah, we want more potions. Yeah.
Like, I think me, Alana, and one other person were the ones who got their inventory potions just destroyed.
Alright.
Which means I need to get rid of these.
Let's see. So, to our velos. Ron. And who else is going with you?
Monda.
Monda?
Hey.
And who else?
I can go for a walk.
Alright.
They'll already be there.
No, you did meet up with the rest of the team. So you're just going back.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
she's
right.
going to.
Alright, so I would say Arya and Alana, as well as Arona, all head back to the agency to rest up and get a nice good shower in first. Probably have a little bit of girl time. So, you all head to Arvelos, and once again you are met with the immediate delightful smells of oils and other smells within the air that give it a delightful sense to be here. You notice the blue tapestry and the nice, well-kept shop with magical items and other items being kept within glass cases. You see Arvello behind the counter as he is restfully kind of keeping his eyes closed and trying to get what would be a small amount of sleep in as he's taking a nap.
Brian just looks around awkwardly, mutters like, should we wake him?
Softly?
I just look over at Sal.
She's like a cheeky smile, but she's like, I probably shouldn't. He's been busy with this whole tournament, but I really, really want to.
Why don't you wake him up then?
Uncle, you can't keep sleeping in the shop. You're gonna get robbed.
You see him kind of go, oh, so sorry. I'm terribly tired over these last few days. Oh. So, how may I help you?
We were looking to get some potions before the tournament tomorrow. Alana had mentioned that our entire stock was, well, de-potionified.
As I am aware.
It's just like nasty red goop.
You see him.
Hadn't he handed a few samples out to us before my match?
Yeah, he ended up giving you a case of several potions.
Yeah.
I believe.
For like y'all's team, but I didn't know if he was going to give us some or if
that was the free ones that he was able to provide for you.
If I've ever been handed a potion, I immediately hand it back to somebody else because I don't keep track. I don't use potions.
Like I just didn't know how many that we had from. Alana had said she was going to give us the rest of them, but we didn't know what they were, or I didn't know how many they were.
All right, the ones that were given to you guys were 2 potions of superior healing, 3 potions of greater healing, and as well as 3 potions of healing.
I think Alana downed a potion of greater.
No, she downed a potion of superior.
It's a superior? Okay, I can't remember which one. It was one of the 2 bigger ones, or one of the 2 bigger ones.
Yep.
Would anyone mind if I take one of the superiors?
Yeah,
be a damage spun?
You take a superior, yeah, go for it.
Take one superior and one greater, and you guys divvy up the rest.
What's left?
3 potions of greater healing and 3 potions of healing.
Give me a potion of greater healing and a potion of healing, I want to say, or maybe 2 potions of healing, and then give the others to Arya. So 2 in 1 and 2 in 1.
Well, Arya's inventory wasn't affected. It was me, Alana, and I think was it Aurora?
Arona.
Hi, Harona.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
Arona.
well, she's not here right now because she's
Yeah, no.
fighting.
Yeah, but
So
Arona
just-
didn't have any on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think.
So I guess
think
it's just me and Alana then. 'Cause, like if you have potions already, Mina, they're still okay. Same with
I
Arya.
don't know. I don't think I think I ran out of potions. Like the last
Arya's-
game.
I know
I
Arya
don't-
has at least one superior on her that I'd given her before.
Then give me the greater healing ones because I'm out of potions. That's what we're gonna do. Like if I can be a jerk and take like 2 greater and 1 normal healing.
All right. I was still gonna see if we can maybe just buy some from Arvello.
Though I would like a superior one. That'd be cool.
I just know I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You usually do, so it's smarter for you to take the ones because I'm gonna stay in the back and try not to let anyone die. Hey.
Yeah, just try to aggro. Anyway, we asked Arvello if he had any other potions by chance, either to give or sell.
I probably do have a few in the back. I mean, I did restock recently. And he ends up getting up as he kind of takes his finger and he kind of moves back his long hair and kind of ties it in a small ponytail, kind of making sure it stays behind him. And he comes back with what looks to be a small crate with several little glass vials and potions within it. You see what looks to be a couple of the nicer ones, but then the rest are just regular ones. Alright, so I have a potion of superior healing, a couple of potions of greater healing, and then I have 3 potions of regular healing.
Do you want to take the other superior healing one, Braun?
I'll buy another superior.
Alright.
How much are the prices on them?
A potion of regular healing is often 100. Potions of greater healing are 250, and the potion of superior healing can often vary depending on what shop, but Arvello tends to sell them at 500 a pop. Or, yeah, 500.
Alright, I'll take one of those at the very least.
Alright.
And what was it? Sorry, my internet's like really crappy here. What was the other items?
2 potions of greater healings and 3 potions of regular healing.
I'll take 2 regulars also.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 more potions of greater healing,
Okay.
and so then I'll have
Do you want
Okay.
the other superior? Tongue-tied. Mina?
I thought there was only one.
There was
I
only
know, like
one
I got the
potion of
one. I got the
superior.
one from Alana.
Oh,
Do you want the other superior or?
you know what? Instead of the 2 greater healing, give me the potion of superior. I'll take the superior one.
I'll buy 2 greater and then 2 regular. That'll equal the same price anyway.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so Monda, that's 500 gold from you,
Okay.
and then it's 700 gold from you, Ron.
700.
Yep.
All right.
Mark
That down.
off.
Okay, so
Still have actual money total on this sheet. I got them at a Google Doc.
okay. I'm going through like my inventory.
Let's see.
Did Arvel have anything else he might suggest for tomorrow?
Currently, within his shop, he doesn't really have, he hasn't gone anywhere, to expand his inventory, and all of his connections have been coming up relatively low, due to the nature of the tournament and everything. Everything is going in circulation, so he isn't able to really get his hands on anything in time.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I guess I wish Arvello a good night. Give him a nice peck on the cheek.
You're so sweet.
By the way, do you have any banners for your new shop design?
Not
Icon brand thing?
Not currently. I'll definitely be working on that relatively soon.
Okay. Arvello's shop's just called Arvello's, right?
Arvello's Arcane Assets.
Alright.
I mean,
AAA.
Yeah, AAA. Yeah.
Don't worry,
Are you
if we
indeed
live to tomorrow, I'll be
magical
sure to
wares?
give you a good plug.
Absolutely.
Potions or other arcane trickery? Call AAA today. Okay.
All right.
I already got my speed. I've actually been planning this like something the entire game. Not game, like entire week to say determined to whore out Arvello's.
So, with that being said, you guys end up taking your time getting back to the Shadow Agency. You all return to your rooms for the night.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Superior to right and to regular.
Here we go. All right. Monda.
Yep.
Tonight you close your eyes, and knowing the gravity of the future and knowing what is coming before you, you feel increasingly unsteady. And as you begin to dream tonight, and you begin to try and pray and hope that there will be some kind of guidance more than the one that you have right now. As you awaken as you open your eyes and awaken in the sense that you are no longer within your room, that you are no longer within the agency, you find yourself in what looks to be a darkened plane of existence. As you see within the precipice, in the eclipsing outset of the horizon, just small speckles like rain, stars that cross paths. What seems like moments, you begin to see what looks to be a small, burning, bright light as it begins to come over this eclipsing pass. And you begin to see that the light, as it begins to spread out, you see clusters of small craters. And as more moments begin to pass, you begin to see in the far distance a small world. You begin to feel that you are once again within the domain of your mothers.
Oh no! I did not want to see my mom. Oh no. Shit. Oh, okay.
However,
okay.
Sihanin is nowhere to be found.
Well, that's odd.
And you begin to realize you are not on a certain side of the moon. this dark inside this place makes you feel very uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
And as you begin to look around, you see a small form.
I go towards it.
Almost like gliding, with your wings outspread. And you begin to go towards this little form, and you land and come close to it. You see what looks to be a small girl.
Are you alright? What's your name?
As she turns, you see what looks like blackened skin and white, pale hair. This young form, and what looks around to be her ankles and wrists to be like shackles. I need you to make an intelligence check real quick.
Okay. What is my intelligence again? Where are you? Uh, 16.
As you begin to scan the girl, and you kind of outstretch to see who she is, strangely enough, she seems extremely familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
She looks much like in the form of once a god you had slew back in Hollingrad.
Oh, okay, yes.
Now a small child, distant and chained like a memory. As she breathes, you can feel the cold air as it escapes her.
Mm-hmm.
She gives you no answer.
Can I touch her? Just, like, nudge her?
As you touch her, you feel cold. And it's almost unnerving. And she kind of, at the limitation of those chains bound to the side of this rock, you feel that there is resistance.
Mm-hmm.
She looks very scared.
Hey. It's okay. What's your name?
As she begins to speak in an elven tongue, she tells you, "My name was taken long ago."
Why is that? Who put you here? Why are you in chains?
Make a persuasion check.
7.
Once again, you are met with a a dark and rather unbelievably scared and unnerved face of this small girl.
Is there anything I could do to calm her?
You feel like there's a bit of history, and her chaining here, simply due to what you can tell, your presence probably not extremely welcome.
I'm like, I know that we fought her and she was bad, but I'm also like, she's just a kid now. Should I unchain her? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't know. I'm gonna try to talk to her again.
Alright. Make one last persuasion check.
Okay. 17.
As you begin to try and press upon your presence here, you see her reluctantly as she shifts her eyes. And you see what looks to be not a symbol of Lolth, but another. In your history of the gods, you know of Sihanin's brother. To which he was not, he was fooled into love at one point. And that love was the twisted and vile being of Lolth. He had fallen himself from grace, and in time he faded, and with not as much following from the other elven clans as much as they do towards Sihanin, and as much as they do towards Melora, there is a break. And so without a following, without people believing in him, and without that faith, he faded and turned to dust. Because of the twisted and unholy presence that they had. But you see upon her skin, his crest remains on it.
So, okay. He, fudge. I wanna remove her chains. I do. But that would probably be really bad. I'm gonna do it anyway. I really wanna just remove her chains.
Alright. As you begin to inspect the chains, they do bear the mark of Sihanin. From what it looks like, this is the equivalent of divine punishment.
I wonder. I wonder if I could remove. Like, I should probably roll for that. If I'd be able to actually.
Make an Arcana check.
14.
As you begin to kind of go through some of your options, and at one point you kind of pull out the crescent moon, and immediately this small being reacts violently towards it and just jumps back in fear, bringing tears to her eyes.
Mm-hmm. Would the crescent moon be able to get rid of the shackles?
Poke her with it.
I'm not gonna poke her with it. Probably kill her. Sorry, there's like a fly.
The crescent moon does react to the chains, as the chains from the ground, as they begin to have a slight dull golden glow.
Mm-hmm. And if I try to break the chains, would they break?
I don't know. Make an attack roll.
Alright. I'm gonna roll to attack. Be still, little one. Be still, I say to her. Let's see. What is it with the crescent moon? Okay, so I rolled a 17 to see if it hits.
17. Alright. As you pull back on what is now the scythed form of the crescent moon, you see she is now more scared and more in tears, begging for life. And as you swipe at one of the chains, the chain breaks into pieces, and it falls and scatters across the rock.
Okay, I want to let's see. I want to just cast. I want to cast a cantrip. I just want to cast light, like, cause I'm gonna be really dramatic. Okay, I want to cast like a light spell.
Okay.
Cause like the chains are breaking, right? Yeah. Because I'm full of shit and I'm full of dramatics. So I cast light, like, behind me, like it's a halo, and like my wings are all spread out and I'm holding the crescent moon, and I say to her, "You have no power in this world or any other world, but you are no longer chained. Go to another plane and start your life over again. I banish you from this plane." Yeah.
As you do.
That kind of shit.
As you do, and still with the shackles that remain. And she
I want to break
up,
those too.
She begins to inspect her area, and she begins to close her eyes. And you see what looks to no longer be a small form of a girl, and now as she had grown into what looks to be somewhat of a woman, but not in any of the familiarity of Lulth. Well, yes, some features remain. You don't feel like this is Lulth.
Oh, okay, let me do an insight roll to see if I can. I don't feel like it's Lilith. Should I do an insight roll? Would that be right?
Go ahead.
Okay. 25, because I have really high insight.
As you begin to inspect what was seemingly in this form, she is definitely a drow in nature, but one of a different descent.
Mm-hmm.
You see, almost like in certain waves, she is much like a drow, but not. And she no longer has much power, but there is a godlike bloodline that runs through her.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna ask, who are you? What is your name? And what will you stand for?
I banish you from this plane. Who are you?
Shut up. I didn't know. I thought it was Lol.
That was the one comment. Go back
Now
to
you-
that.
Now you know all my dramatics are BS. The light and everything means nothing. It's like the light drops and I'm like, wait, shit, what?
As she moves back her long purplish hair, gone from white to this very bright and very lovely purple, and she begins to tie it. Her dress goes from this ragged looking tapestry into one of blackened stars and a sense of beauty that comes from it.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Ellis Treyi.
Yeah, I knew it! Oh my god. Okay, sorry, go on.
I was put here as a punishment. Put here
For what?
because of my mother.
Mm. Are you like your mother?
No.
Then I do not see a reason for you to be here. What is it that you want to do?
My people are misguided.
Misguided how?
My people were dragged to the depths. The sense of superiority and
Mm-hmm.
destruction and darkness overcame their hearts. See, Honey had put me here as punishment because she knows she would have never been able to touch my mother.
Well, you're not your mother. And if you want to find the people who are dragged into the dark and bring them into the light, then I see no reason for you to be here. If you've done no wrong and you want to do right, then by all means go.
As she looks deep into your eyes, and she looks almost as if it were past you. Tell me, what do you want?
I just want the world to be a peaceful place.
She, looking now at you, she feels a little bit of solace. You see her face brighten up a bit. A moment passes, and then she gives you a slight bow. And as she turns and she begins to walk what looks to be the precipice between the darkness and the light that eclipses over this moon. As she passes through, she fades. into the light. And Manda, you wake up within your room. The dawn as it enters.
Mm-hmm.
You feel free. And you feel a slight voice as it begins to echo through your head. Now you know what it is to free a life. This is the faint voice of the Raven Queen as she echoes through your mind.
Oh, it was a test from her. Oh, gosh. Okay.
And with that, will be the end of Manda's dream.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Alright, Oscar.
Yeah. There's a knock at Manda's door.
No, Oscar.
Oh,
Still your night.
Oscar's getting a dream.
Oh,
Shit.
come back to me when you wake up, babes. Mwah. No.
Oh my god. You two made me feel dirty.
You make me feel dirty every day of my life, Richard. It's just
Well,
every
good. I
single
won't be
time
around
you
much longer
open.
to deal with then. So
Every
fine.
single time
Yeah.
you open your mouth. No, I'm kidding. I love you all. Go on.
You don't have to deal with me much
Oscar.
longer then. So.
All right, here we go.
As you get home, you manage to wash yourself off from a long day of work and fighting and battle. You constantly remind yourself you were always at the eclipse of defeat today. You're always there to battle. And for once in your life, you felt danger. And in tonight's prayer, you begin to wonder if the next battle is going to be just as hard. And you begin to pray towards PHAWT LEWT tonight, as you usually do. As you begin to rest, you open your eyes and you find yourselves in a large open field. And in the far off distance, what looks to be a castle of glass.
I think I find myself drawn towards it. I'm not sure how fast I would move towards it or what necessarily I'm in, but I'm certainly, I see it. It compels me. It's like a moth towards a flame.
As you begin to walk through the fields, you feel warmth and guidance. The sun hanging just over the tip of the castle of glass. You aren't able to see into it, though. It is made of a material that you feel and that you can tell is glass, but it has no opacity to it.
Hmm.
You can't see past it, can't see into it. As the sun begins to beat down and make it bright, you cannot see within. And as you travel throughout these rolling hills and valleys, and you make yourself up to the castle of glass, the door closed. Next to it is a small seat. And then the seat
Seat, you said?
Yes, a small seat. And next to that seat, what looks to be a very older gentleman, as he is watering one of these small plants that is next to the door. The older gentleman has his hair tied back, long and gray, shaven on both sides. You see what looks, as he turns around, to have a bit of a monocle and a bartender's mustache. His outfit, made of a simple attire, that of a butler's. He has a small golden symbol, as it is embroached near his collar. It is the symbol of Palor.
Excuse me. I think I'm lost.
And as he turns to you, oh my, no, you're not lost. And he puts down the small watering can. He turns to you. You have been found.
I've got like that generic action movie protagonist confused face, like concerned, confused, disgruntled, like squinty, like I don't understand what's happening to me kind of face. And I take a couple of steps towards him, and I just sort of nod my head.
What is your name, young man?
Oscar of Oric.
I see. As he looks you up and down, and he sees the symbol on your shield and your plate mail that you somehow are now wearing. You are a son of the Dawn Father, like many others.
Yes, I am.
And to be invited here to Elysium. I believe...
Elysium?
Yes. The plane of the Dawn Father.
Then he's inside this castle here, then.
Mm-hmm. He's kept his door shut for very long. Haven't had a visitor here in a while.
And it was him who brought me here?
I haven't seen a guest in a while, so I would assume so.
Can you take me to him?
I'm not sure. If the door is still closed, perhaps this is the first step. I want to see. And as he begins to walk over towards the door, and he kind of jiggles the handle a bit. No visitors today. Tell me, son of Oric, as he turns around. The sun is truly a magnificent gift.
A wondrous body, like a heavenly father.
Yes. Although, should it stay for too long, it would burn everything here.
Yes, that's why the sun passes and the cycles continue.
Things shift, son of Oric. People change. And greatness is thrusted upon amazing warriors.
You're certainly not speaking of me.
Well, I have seen many like you. Misguided. Unknowing. Oscar, what do you wish for?
What do I wish for? Oh, I guess like most others, just a peaceful life, and for those around me to be happy. To be safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, many like you. Many like you. However, Paylor does not give you peace. He doesn't just shine upon the land and peace suddenly flows with it.
No, it's something we must fight for. It's something I've devoted my life to and that I've studied. I understand this.
And you do understand. The fight you fight is gonna be unlike any other. You must be prepared. You must be ready.
I'm not sure if I will be.
You will, in time. The Dawn Father guides us all, one way or another. And in time, he rewards his sons, his daughters, his children. And I believe this is your first reward. As he begins to stare out towards Elysium and the flow of the flowers and the gardens and just the pure plant life. In time, you'll see this place again. And you will be guided by the Dawn Father for doing so.
Right.
The beauty of Elysium, forever etched in your mind, unlike any other. It is truly the garden, untouched, untainted. As such, you are left with that butler, and as you begin to leave the fields, once again throughout its rollings, and as you begin to exit the fields, and you look back, you see on top of that tower, as it ever shines through, the faint figure atop the tower.
All right. There you go. I'd imagine as I walk, I have my hands outstretched now, sort of feeling the tall grass or the garden between my fingers, like the plants flow through them, the sun on my face and the warmth around me.
Yep. You definitely feel the ever so prominent glow and the presence. You feel stronger and more connected with your God than ever before. And as the butler had told you, there has not been a visitor there in a long time. To even stare upon Elysium is a gift itself.
Well, shit. All right.
And as such, you awaken the early morning as the dawn begins to creep through your windows. You I have a faint connection that there is something going on. And therefore you once again pray in the morning and you go to Monda's room.
Yeah, I think I like hop my ass out of bed. I get dressed. I pray a little bit, and I'm like, I'm at that door. I'm at that door. I'm like
praying.
Yeah.
I think like, God.
Braun.
Oh shit! Here we go.
I guess we'll talk later then.
Let's see. Give me a second here. Brom,
Yes.
it's been a long day. Of course, with your teammates winning their first round, barely. And with everything happening, the thoughts that currently coalesce, the ever so prominent danger as it continues on again and again and again and again and again and again. It's like you just don't feel like you're winning this fight, this battle. But some point at some time you are going to succeed. And as you begin to lay to rest, and you close your eyes, and you hear a faint beat, almost like the drums of war. And as you open your eyes, you are suddenly thrusted into what looks to be a battlefield. And as you look left to right, there are people of every kind. In armor, not in armor. And as you stare out further upon and you begin to inspect your surroundings, you find yourself sitting atop of a horse. And you look at your hands, now old and wrinkly. You feel a weight. You're covered in armor. And atop your head you feel a weight. A crown. You see warriors left and right of you, preparing whatever onslaught, and as you begin to stare out into the battlefield, you see what looks to be blackened shadows as they have no form, no being, no malleable details, nothing that you can ever discern. They're just beings. And these people, with detail, with shouts from the far off fields, you hear people barking orders and commands and fighting this darkness. You find within your hand the giant sword that you have known to be the Dragon Slayer by your side, and then you see the most discernible thing. A large, dragonic beast. As it stares down and it breathes upon the land, you see destruction and death. not only just to his side, but yours as well. You feel what almost like flaming scorches as it begins to lick your skin. You ride onward, and you find yourself fighting this beast. And in time, you don't know if you are bleeding more or if it's bleeding more. But as you look back, you finally see what looks to be a large kingdom. There's both a banner unfamiliar to you and a banner that of Al-Anon. You feel that this is what you're defending. This is what you're fighting for. Are the people that are free, that are here for you, that are here for themselves. And this beast is here to take that away. And you will not allow that to happen. No matter how many times you had fallen, you've gotten back up. And you scream into the face of this beast. And as you raise your blade and you go to strike it again and again and again, almost every time it feels like nothing is hitting. It doesn't matter. You keep striking and you keep attacking. And soon you find those warriors along with you fighting this beast. Fighting against the immalleable entities that are trying to invade your country, your kingdom. You fend them off. The beast retreats. Your people cheer. And you feel the faint pride as king. You want this more than anyone. And you wake up. You feel refreshed, empowered, and you feel that there is a great weight on you that you never thought that you would have ever had. No longer darkness is it that follows you around, but a future of light that you strive for. And by no hand of a god, by no hand of someone else, it is by yours and yours alone. As you pick up your blade, you once again feel a faint call. A call to the north, to the mountains.
Alright.
And with that, your dream ends. You prepare for the day, as you know. The first round still continues, and the battle continues in the Tournament of Court. Alright.
Alright then.
I will tell the others what their dreams are. See.
Before the tournament gets started, Braun's gonna spend the morning meditating and eventually painting himself up in war paint before the tournament.
Alright. In that time, of course, you are Oscar and Manda. Meet each other. It's the early morning.
And with that, the door just fucking flings itself open. It literally, like, he doesn't care. He just bursts into the room. Manda, come on, we're leaving. Get dressed. Let's go.
What?
He rushes over to the bed and he rushes her up and out of it. He goes, "Come on, Manda, we gotta go."
Oh, Jesus, I'm not dressed. And she pushes Oscar and is like, "Turn around, get out. Give me a minute." Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, sure, okay, but we gotta go. Okay.
She pushes him out, closes the door, and goes, "Did you see anything?"
No. Okay, maybe a little, but no.
What did you see?
Fucking your skin?
Okay.
Listen,
that's fine. I don't
I
care about that. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever. She slams the door shut. I'll be right out.
Look, what I gotta tell you is so much more. Amanda, you're gonna your mind is gonna be. This is so great.
Okay. Manda quickly gets dressed and is relaxed because Oscar didn't see that one of her wings is black. The feather is black now, so she's like.
Actually. Do we want to roll perception on that? What are we doing here?
No, F you. You said you didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything, so no.
I'm gonna go with that I didn't see anything, yeah.
Okay, Manda gets dressed, comes out. She's all good now, all in her armor. What did you want to tell me?
He basically grabs her by the hand and starts jogging down the hall.
Whoa, where are we going?
Outside, in the sun, just somewhere, come on.
Are you asking me on a date?
No, we're going right now. Let's go. And he basically he takes her outside to the closest garden. I think the Shadow Agency has a garden outside of it, doesn't it?
You know of the courtyard within the center of the agency. It's
if that has.
It's a wide open space.
Okay, well, if that has any greenery or plant life around it, he takes her there. He sets her down in the very center of it. And he's like, "Manda, you're not going to believe just the most incredible thing that happened to me last night."
What?
Okay, so I had my prayers and I went to sleep and I was sitting there and then I saw my eyes open and this and he goes on to describe his dream in the most exquisite detail. And he's got his arms outstretched and wide and he describes the butler and the stupid monocle and the thing and how warm it all felt and how lively everything was and how the butler was like, "Oh, we have not had a guest in a long time. This makes you very special." And he's just going into the stupid exact details of it and just the most "Oh my god, this is the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me" kind of tone.
I think Manda just gets a warm smile on her face because it's nice to see someone so excited and happy. So that's good. So what does all this mean, then?
I don't know. I mean, I guess the Dawn Fathers noticed me, and I'm destined for something. I didn't think my part in his plan would be so grand. I can't let this get to my head. It most certainly isn't. I certainly don't feel so. And he calms down for a second. He tries to stop being such a giddy schoolgirl who just saw Jesus and be he tries to center himself. He's like, I should speak to my father about this, and we need to see him anyway. We should go.
All right, if that's what you want, but we have to be back soon. I've got a fight today.
Oh, right. No, he gets up early anyway. Don't worry, and we'll be right. He's right next to the stadiums. Don't worry. We'll get breakfast too.
It's not within the stadiums. However, it is one of the many inns not too far from the bar that you guys drink from very often. It's probably about a 10-minute walk from there.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then it's about a 20-minute walk up to Ignievale. So it's not too bad.
All right. All right, so we walk our ass over to my dad's place.
All right. As you get there, of course, you are met with the trio of your brothers and sister that are currently out to watch. Make sure things aren't gonna get too rowdy around here.
Guys, I need to see Father right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's currently upstairs, probably getting ready for the day.
I immediately fast walk past them because I don't want to run. That would be too rowdy.
Yeah.
But I'm giddy, so I'm doing I'm power walking past them.
All right. As you walk by, you are you're immediately met with the wood and the environment of this small inn. You completely ignore the check stand and you just go straight to your dad's.
Fuck yeah, I do. And when I get to his door, you want to know what happens?
Yes.
Father, it's me. I'm coming in.
I'm putting on my knickers. Hold on.
Okay, well, he barely opens the door if it's open, and then he goes, "Oh wait, yeah," and then he closes it and he waits. It's important, Father. Hurry up.
Give me a moment. As you do hear a little bit of footfalls behind the door, and finally, you are immediately met with the tiefling man that is Father Oric. And as he begins to kind of wipe the little dirt out of his eyes. Oh, all right. So sorry. Good morning. How all of you?
Good morning, sir. Sorry
Father.
for the intrusion.
It's so good to see you. It's so fantastic.
I only saw you a day and a half ago.
No, but this is, and he steps past him and walks into his room and is pacing. He's nervously pacing.
Okay.
And he goes, Father, I you know this is very unbecoming of me the way I'm acting right now.
Yes, quite.
And I would never come to you with anything like this if I wasn't dead serious, except for that one time when I was 8, but we don't talk about that.
Amanda just shoots Oscar a look like, what?
Look, I stared at the sun for too long and I thought I went blind and I started crying to him, okay? There we go. You know my embarrassing thing.
Amanda just starts giggling a bit.
No, but Father, this is deadly serious.
How did you survive this long?
We must protect you, you sweet summer child.
No, I'm all for Darwinism at this point, man.
A great alchemist.
Yes.
He does kind of look at you with a little bit of firmity and patience. All right. What is it, Oscar?
Father, I visited Elysium in my dream. I was there. I was at the glass castle, and he starts describing all of the intricate. He basically does the same thing he did with Mondo with the big arm gestures. If anybody has ever seen the Prince of Egypt, it's like the scene where Moses sees the burning bush and he immediately goes to tell his wife, and he hugs her and he's got all the big gestures, and it's just the awesome holy music is playing, but you just talking, you don't hear the words. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that.
Okay. And as you begin to describe Elysium by design, it's truly a what vivid detail. As he begins to finally take a seat at his at a small desk, and he begins to nod, and he gives more time and more patience, and by the time you finally calm down, right. Now, very few have ever visited the Dawn, Father. Even before my time. But now he acts solely just as a celestial being that guides the stars. Now,
What does this mean then?
In the past, Paylor, as much as he is a guiding figure, he has stunted his interaction with humanity and morality. While yes, we are always guided by the Dawn Father, I find that it takes time and patience. And one day, I truly do believe that he will once again be a part of our world.
Evidently, if he's come to visit me of all people.
If he has found you, it is because he sees greatness. He sees greatness in all of you. And he looks towards Manda as well. I believe that in time, that when the Dawn Father sees fit to open his doors, it would be for someone that he has chosen. There hasn't been an acolyte of Paylor in at least 5 centuries. And he had stopped being a part of Erzheimel not that long ago. So, if you have met the Dawn Father, then perhaps a switch or a change in the universe is coming. And
This is something we should tell the church.
No. The Church of Paylor, the high priests are... they are themselves misguided.
I know you've warned me of them before, but truly, do you think they're that corrupt?
I believe that if the Dawn Father sees what his people have become, it would be a great disappointment. The High Church, there are many misdealings in it. And we few of the smaller churches, we do what we can to spread the good word. So, if you have seen the blessed fields of Elysium, I certainly know that he is attempting to reconnect with Erzheimel. And because of your friends, because of your allies, the people you are coming to know, too soon to become your friends, or more so. Perhaps this would be a good time to change the world, to change the perspective of the High Church, and guide the people forward again.
It's something you've taught at me from a very young age. If this is the calling he has for me, then there would be no greater.
In the honorable word of Paylor, you will, in time, be the one who is the mouthpiece of the Dawn Father. I feel greatness coming to you for that.
He nods rapidly and he grows silent. He's not sure what to say after that.
I can also see why you would be chosen by the Dawnfather as well. Got the spark in you. And he knocks a little bit on your armor.
Oscar lets out a playful chuckle and he goes, Father, please.
It would have been amazing if his armor sparked when he knocked him. He's like, oh! I actually do have a spark!
Well
Sorry.
then, if there is anything else that you would like to ask of me, I'd be more than willing to help.
Oh, actually there is, and I don't mean to keep you much longer, but recently my friends and I, we had managed to travel through to, what's the regal part of the town called? The place where we killed. We had managed to make it into Crespus. There is an incident that's happened there. You should be hearing about it in the news, maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm sure the town crier will come through sometime.
We managed to help the king, and he pulls out the letter and he says, I've acquired this. It's a single favor from the king. I'm not sure how I should use it, and I thought I'd come to you for advice.
And you see him pull out from his long robes, and he places it on his reddish face, being a tiefling man, and he adjusts. A favor from the king. That is a mighty powerful piece of paper right there. If you want my guidance on what you should do with this, my true and honest belief is, what do you want from the king?
Oscar sort of thinks on it for a few seconds, and he says, well, I think what I should do is that with this, and possibly the winnings from the tournament, I could ask the king to recognize us as the head of the religion of Paylor within his kingdom, and from there we might be able to approach the higher church and guide those that have become lost. Wouldn't be a bad start. I don't know. Going Protestant, that's a scary thing. Having a kingdom behind you, that makes it not as scary.
That is true. Well then, if that is what your plan is, I have faith in it.
He nods.
My son, my shining boy.
Dad. And he reaches an arm over and he hugs him.
And he comes in and he gives you a strong hug. You do have to kind of adjust your face due to the horns. But you do.
Hey, I'm used.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
I always knew you were destined for greatness. And as his head does lean in close and he does talk, you don't see his face, but you feel so much pride. And you feel so, after a long time of just a little bit of doubt, and, you know, never knowing who your true father was, you know, you feel so much closer to Father Auric. You know, this man single-handedly built a village and managed to stray away from the dark bloodline of being a tiefling, helping children, being so ever so patient. And, well, yes, you were quite a bit of a rowdy teen. And so were your brothers and sisters.
You're not my real dad. Father, I've gone blind from staring at the sun.
Exactly. These wonderful little images as they pop up. You constantly feel ever so closer to, the men and the family and the women and your friends now. These, your friends. Oscar, your optimism is now tenfold. You feel guidance, and you feel stronger. And now you feel like the Dawn Father is ready to come back to Erzinheim.
There you go. I've got purpose in life. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Oscar pumped up, sort of like is nodding feverishly and is like, "Thank you for seeing me, Father. We need to go get ready for the tournament. If you want, you can join us for breakfast. But otherwise, be on our very merry way."
This morning, my son. However, I'm pretty sure your brothers and sisters are begging to get a meal. So, I'll make
I
sure.
haven't spoken to them in so long. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Absolutely. I'll be making sure that they have a pretty fair meal. We'll be actually going over to the Twin Hammer Stadium for breakfast this morning. So, I hopefully will see you there.
Certainly. And he nods and he goes, he's like, "Well, I've really got to be off, doing adventuring things, saving the world, getting favors from kings, killing dragons, that kind of thing."
Thank you, sir.
Nod, a
Hopefully you'll
wave,
see
and
us
a-
win.
And of course, with a bright smile, he does give you, Monda, a very heavy bow.
Manda bounce back.
Take good care of him.
I'll try.
And you guys end up leaving Father Orc. And you, of course, walking out into the city, back to the Shadow Agency.
You're gonna win today. You've got to win.
As you guys do manage to get back to the Shadow Agency, you do see a rather tall, human and burly looking male, as he is draped in red, bearing the mark of cord on him. And he's standing there with a very stern face.
Mm.
He's just standing out in the front of the door. Nobody has come out, and nobody has gone up to talk to him.
That doesn't sound good.
I let Monda go ahead, and if we're like walking back up into the Shadow Agency and we see him standing outside the door, I let Monda sort of call out to him.
Wait, who did we see? My thing cut out.
Oh, you see a tall, burly human man, draped in red, also bearing the mark of cord.
Oh, okay. Should I wave? I'll wave. I'll awkwardly wave, unsure if I should wave or not. Kind of wave in his direction.
You wave, and he looks at you, and he, with a small piece of paper in his left hand, and he raises his right hand, and he kind of moves his fingers a bit, and then he nervously goes back to crossing his arms.
Okay. That's so cute. Should we go over to him? Vonda looks over to Oscar. Maybe we should go say hello.
Maybe. And as he starts to walk over, he goes, "Hello, sir. Is there anything we can help you with?"
Yes. I wish to inform you, as I believe a couple of the teams of the tournament are here. You are Team Solstice and Shadow Gear, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I wish to inform you that the next round has been delayed. And he rolls up the piece of paper. Due to a, blood incident.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Can you
do
share
need
any more than that?
Do you need a healer?
Aaron.
Well, it was due to somebody's limbs coming off by accident.
Yeah.
Mostly an accident.
Would you like
Mostly.
some assist? I mean, I'm sure we could assist you.
We're it's fine. It's just that by the king's decree he would like his stadiums to be clean, and there's a lot of cleaning going on.
Oh,
Of course.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I don't
Aaron.
mean to pry, but could I ask, did you manage to get it back on?
I believe they did.
Okay.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's
good.
good news.
Good. Yeah, and as long as it gets clean, we can wait another day.
Yeah, take as much time as you need.
It will be later tonight.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so still happening.
Aaron.
Still today.
Yeah. Yes, Braun.
I was going to say Braun was going to be walking out around the time that he mentioned the blood incident thing.
Oh, yeah. As you do, you managed to catch the gory details of what had happened.
I'm just doing it to save brevity so no one has to relay it to him.
Yeah.
Also, when you guys see Braun, usually Braun fights unarmored, shirtless, and everything.
Yeah.
Braun is just covered with paint all over.
Oh god.
Like he has a dragon skull drawn around his face. It looks like how like the kind of animalistic helmets.
Yeah.
He has one of those basically just chalked onto his head.
Oscar goes, "Oh my God! If you want clean stages, you better not let that thing in there."
And as he turns around, he looks into the now war painted Braun, and
just
as he looks at him, with like with a confirming eye, and then he returns back to you two. So like, I would have to say that I was slightly surprised by that. Good day.
Aaron.
Yes.
Manda just looks at Oscar and goes, "I think you're making him falter a bit. Maybe we'll get a smile from him one day."
One day.
One day.
And
You know, choir boy, I don't mock your shiny golden armor. Do not mock the tenets of my people.
it was a simple joke for the acquaintance. I meant no offense by it. Just a
Once again,
casual.
you do unleash this thing.
Lighten up, Braun. We're just having a good time.
I'm actually in a very good mood for once.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear.
Had a really
Aaron,
great
I'm also
night's sleep
wearing-
last night.
Aaron, I'm also wearing the blue dragon cloak that I haven't equipped in a while. I removed the pauldrons and have that equipped.
All right, cool.
They're both 1 AC, so it doesn't really matter. But just this
wait,
one
didn't
requires.
you-
They both require attunement.
Give that to Arona?
No, I gave that to Ario. I gave Arona the
Oh.
dragon robes.
Oh,
White dragon robes. Yeah, this is the cape I had Arvella make out of that dragon wing.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something else.
Since I have the two of you here, have you seen Arya today? If I can gather the three of you, I've in all of the absence of thought I've had, I've completely forgotten of a most potent spell I could be casting during the tournament that could help us greatly. And I'd like to cast it on the three of you today.
I've not seen her around.
How long does it last for?
8 hours.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, bitch. Sorry, that's me out of character. Manda did not
Yes.
say that.
It's just me. Arya's preparing for the tournament. Perhaps we'll do it closer to the actual start of the tournament.
It takes not but just an action. No fear.
Aaron, how long is the tournament delayed by? Is the main reason I was doing this.
The evening.
Into the late evening. Pretty much a majority of this day will be a day to kind of simply prepare or relax.
By the way, guys, since I leveled
That
up,
was what
I
I
have,
was asking.
I have a 6th level a spell slot. So like
That's
I can now do
Yeah.
damage, or I can heal someone like a lot of
But-
heals. Hell yeah.
Aaron,
Yes.
the reason I was asking though was, would Oscar's spell wear off before or during the tournament, basically?
I mean, you could probably just do it right
the-
before we go on.
That's what I was
Like-
suggesting. That's really what I just suggested we do.
Yeah,
We got-
like if he casted it now, you probably catch the tail end of it.
I feel like we should just wait until closer till just to be safe.
Mom just leans over to Oscar and goes, "We'll just do it secretly like we usually do," and she like winks. Because we've been casting spells at each other like the entire tournament.
Well, tell me, Monda, have you heard of a spell called Aid?
Let me look at my spell sheet and I'll tell you.
You're giving us AIDS.
What level is it?
No.
What level?
Second level paladin.
Oh yeah, I have Aid. 3 creatures gain. Yeah. Your spell blasters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. At higher levels, when you cast the spell.
Sounds useful.
Yada yada yada. It is useful. It's a very useful spell.
Aaron.
Yes. We could use some aid later. Yeah.
Question: are we actually going to be fighting the tournament today, like in real world?
No.
Okay, I was afraid of that.
No, I do not want to NPC Terra's character.
Will we have enough time in game for Braun to head back up to White Dragon Summon and back?
Sure.
Since he was feeling the sword calling him to the north.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that's where it was calling me towards again, right?
Yep.
All right. Braun looks to Monda and Oscar.
I have a bit of an errand to run at the White Dragon Summit outside of town. I had a dream last night, and in it my sword was beckoning me to the north, which I'm assuming is there.
Would you like us to go with you? Oh, where's Saul?
Sal is back at Arbella's place, sleeping.
Okay.
If you
probably
wish, we can retrieve her,
He's
and
lazy.
I'll go together if you want. I will warn you, don't attack anything you see.
Braun says this looking directly at Oscar.
I wasn't looking to get into a fight today anyway. But going on errands with Braun, this would be a first time. And you know what?
I'll take you shopping multiple times, bitch.
That's different. Also, I think both of us had a very good dream last night, so that's just a coincidence. And then he looks over to Monda, and he's got like that sort of side eye, like, come on now. Come on now. Two of us had...
dream now, did I? Mr. Presume too much.
Well, you said you were in a good mood and that you had a dream. I put 2 and 2 together, which is 4, which is 2 more than you're getting right now, which is 50%. Listen, whatever, let's go. I'm in a good mood.
Let's get breakfast.
Teddy, do you want to go talk to a dragon with us, Teddy?
Meet us for breakfast. Have your character meet us for breakfast, because I feel bad. I don't want you to do nothing today.
I mean, Braun's not going for breakfast. Braun's just going to go straight there.
Well, maybe we'll meet you there. Let's get breakfast or something.
You don't know. You guys don't know the way. You haven't been there yet.
I want to take you to Fantasy IHOP. Let's go.
Yeah, let's all go to Fantasy IHOP. Let's get
Aaron, we have
Sal's
enough
sick
time.
of being like cooped up, so she's just gonna be like, yes.
Aaron, do we have enough time to do both?
To go to Fantasy IHOP and see
Look,
a friend.
I don't know about you guys, but there's always time for Fantasy IHOP. I want my fucking omelets, okay?
I just didn't want to be disqualified from the tournament for just not being there.
Oh no, you'll have time. You'll have time. It takes about
I guess we'll do it.
2.5 hours at like max speed to get up there, and if you wanted to just walk, it would take like 3.
Fine, let's go to the International House of Shortcakes.
But like, just translate that to something medieval and cool and old or something. Like,
no, shortcakes is what they call pancakes back then.
Ye old shortcakes house.
No one called it ye old. That was actually the word "the" back then.
I know, I'm kidding.
But no, like I said, shortcake is what they called it back then, so that's why I was just doing that.
Hell yeah.
So you guys make your way to the Fairy Shortcake House.
And we take Sal with us.
The Fairy Shortcake House. Do all of the waitresses have to dress in like fae costumes with like little fucking pixie wings and shit?
That's racist.
They all look like generally well-dressed bar maidens.
Okay.
And you find yourself in what seems to be a very nice establishment. Sal, of course, being the youngest of all of you.
This is not IHOP at all.
Look, maybe
you
this
all
is like
find
a
yourselves
Fantasy
at a window
Denny's,
seat. You all find yourselves at a window seat, and of course, Sal is ordering everything off the menu, I'm assuming.
Yes! I've never seen so much food in one place!
Now, Sal, you have the money for this, right?
She...
I'll
you assume the money bag that was left on the counter for you was for you.
You just robbed our fellow.
So there was a name tag that said Sal on it, so you're all like, mine. Quite a lot of gold in there. Plenty of gold in there,
Ron
honestly.
looks over at Sal.
How much do you weigh?
Now, that's impolite to ask a lady like that, Braun. Come on.
I'm trying to
thought you had
judge how
better
much
taste.
food I want to order. It's an important question.
What, you're gonna eat as much as she weighs? Oscar, like, sizes her up. Oscar sizes her up. He's gonna roll, like, fucking, oh god, like, insight, maybe?
Alright, Sal, how much?
130.
All right, I will take.
I'll look over to the waitress.
I will take one half of her in pancakes.
We
She like looks at him with like wide eyes. She's
try.
like, "Holy shit!"
You see the waitress look at you and say, "We will certainly try."
Yeah. Manda says I'll have some shortcakes, some bacon, and a really strong Irish coffee.
What's an Irish?
It's when you put alcohol in it. Oh,
It's an elven coffee.
in elven coffee. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, gnomish coffee.
That's a dwarven coffee.
A dwarven. I'll have a dwarven coffee. They call it the Joseph.
I've never heard of a Joseph, but I will try.
Just get coffee
She
and
wants
just
coffee with booze in it.
dump. Let's just mix it up. We'll just put some vodka and rum in it, and just put a bit
You
of
know
cream
what?
on top.
Actually, I shall have a
Call it the
All right,
Joseph.
let me look at the menu for a second. I will, instead of the flapjacks, I will have a sunny side up omelet stuffed with portobello mushrooms, chives, green olives, and a side of sausage links and some grits.
Do you guys have fries?
As
This waitress must hate us. This waitress must fucking hate us.
Oh, and I will also have 3 pancakes as well.
At this point, Sal is just like
She
looking
reads
at
that
Braun with
all-
the utmost respect.
she puts down her notepad and she reads it all back to you. Not a single word was missed.
Perfect. You're amazing. Incredible.
Ron gives her a
Absolutely
thumbs up.
stunning mind you have. Thank you so much for putting up with us.
And she returns to the back. You see another.
Whoa! I didn't get my order.
Oh, what was your order?
No one
Yeah,
cares.
it was gonna be the breakfast of champions. My eggs sunny side up, and the sausage links. Could I substitute that for more bacon? Because I would really just like more bacon, if that's okay.
Actually, could we just order like a whole plate of bacon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, just like a side plate of like 20 strip, just a whole pack of bacon.
Just
okay.
bacon, like
Oi, Paylor boy. No,
Yeah.
no orange juice, the juice of the sun.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. I need some of that Sunny D.
and and yeah.
Also,
Hey!
also, Aaron, but I'm still dressed up in a terrifying-looking war paint.
And could you just get some? Can we get some unicorn blood dipping sauce for that those bacon strips?
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
This my
Yeah,
favorite.
Thank you so much again. Thank you, very kind.
Sal, before you order, I need to be the adult here. I'm not going to encourage bad habits, but I will tell you investments in fantasy IHOP are investments in your future, and you can never go wrong spending money here. So just go live.
Let's just order our food.
You guys,
Get over
okay,
it.
so you guys put in your order. God.
I'd like to point out, we've spent 15 minutes real time at Fantasy IHOP.
Okay,
Keep in mind, I haven't eaten yet, so I'm super fucking hungry for IHOP
I
right
know,
now.
I'm
so-
kind of pissed off about it too.
All right,
There's a
so
real world Waffle House like 10 minutes from here.
Waffle House is a scary
Okay.
place.
So,
Waffle House is the spawn point of Georgia. If you die in the state of Georgia, you respawn at the last Waffle House you went to.
There was a comedian. He said, "I've only seen a gun 4 times in my life, and 3 of them were at a Waffle House."
Oh yeah, that's Jim Gaffigan.
okay, so,
Anyway.
you guys make your order. As the orders are coming in, it's still the early morning. You hear one man at a point, pretty well built, not fat in a sense. He's got a bit of pudge to him. You see what looks to be just a mustache, like a biker, like officer mustache, and of course, well combed back hair. Looks like a normal patron, and he's sitting there is like, I want all the bacon and eggs. And as
Oh my god, once.
as the waiter turns around, he's like, nope. I think you might have misheard me. You may have heard a lot of bacon and eggs. I said all the bacon and eggs.
I'm on the floor right now. I hate you so much. Oh my.
By the way, hearing someone's taking all the bacon and eggs, Braun enters into a rage. You just
Of
see
course before-
Goku going Kaioken energy swirling up around Braun. The tableware is just shaking and rattling.
Of course, your guys' order does come first, as this patron had only just gotten here. You guys managed to eat up, and goddamn this fucking place. Now I have to write it down permanently.
Yeah, this is where we all go get fucking breakfast.
don't forget the Joseph coffee and the unicorn blood dipping sauce. Oh god, this is amazing. This is what role playing is for.
It really is.
Motherfucking fantasy IHOP.
and with that, you guys eat your breakfast and you prepare for your trip up to the White Dragon Summit.
A friendly reminder that this stream is brought to you by IHOP. Come in now for 50%.
Stop.
They don't sponsor us, but we're hoping they will.
To be
IHOP,
fair,
if
they've
you're
sponsored
listening.
some of the worst drivers in NASCAR history. I'm
Okay.
just saying, we would be a step up.
God.
Let's see. I need to.
Also, fuck both of you so hard in the ass.
Oh my god, Jesus.
I haven't eaten all day. I'm broke.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm in that same position. I'm 76
Okay,
bucks in
Phrase,
the hole.
okay,
I have no food.
I spent
It's bad.
$5 on Taco Bell.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
But we're eating a
it's-
fancy IHOP.
I mean, it's fine.
If I ever meet any of you, I'm buying you guys IHOP.
I
Fuck
prefer
yeah,
Waffle House.
Daddy.
Thank
Holy
you very
shit.
much.
Waffle House is great.
I'm gonna
Waffle
get
House is
shot.
great. I actually don't like the IHOPs around me because they've always been really shit.
But what
They
you
were
said,
really shit.
if you listen, hey Richard, if you die in a Waffle House, do you respawn in a different Waffle House?
Whichever one you paid your last bill in.
All right, so
And then we were at the north.
Yes,
After-
we're going to the White Dragon Summit, damn it.
after a couple of hours of traveling, you feel
What's that? We're going to
as
White
you
Castle
enter
after
begin as you begin to enter the mountainous areas, and the tundra begins to somehow, even in the shift of seasons, the presence up here is mightyingly different. You see what was nearly at a snow cap. You begin to see the white snow as it begins like a blizzard falling down the sides of the mountains. You travel up to the top and you find yourselves within the snow-covered city of the White Dragon Summit. As you walk towards the Church of Bahamut, you find yourself within it. You see the priestess, Sasha Kola. And she turns to the rest of you, and you see a few tears as they fall from her eyes.
I was summoned here. What happened?
It's sad. A sad story. I'm so sorry. He's here to meet with you, and I would assume your friends. And she goes around and she, of course, moves the statue with the small button as it begins to revealing the stair steps that had been revealed to you before, which leads you down below the mountain. And as you go down, you are met with an unbearable cold. As you begin to walk through, you are immediately met, by the time you get to the bottom of the stairs, an old-looking, rugged individual, just tapered in what looks to be in cloths of fur and many other hunted game. He is huge in nature, large by design. And as you look at him, you see sadness and almost a state of pity and some faint sobs.
I slowly approach him.
I felt a summons to you once more. What has happened?
Another brother has fallen.
Whom?
I can't feel him. The one who released our shackles.
Balthazar.
Yes. My
Me too.
brother.
We have been searching for your brother. He is no longer on this plane. We do not know if he has perished or not, but
No,
we are actively trying to find him.
he has perished.
And as he says this, he pulls out what looks to be a small letter. It is far too small in the size of his hand.
May I?
Ron asks, indicating to take the letter.
This is to be handed to his successor.
And whom shall that be?
His successor.
Can I roll to see if I can guess who he's talking about? Because I don't know if it's Nina or someone else.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Alright. Like, me as a player am a little... Yeah. Let me... This sheet's so slow. Perception, that is a 23.
As he holds out his hand, the cold, deep blue-white eyes, as he stares at Manda.
Oh, Jesus.
His successor.
Her?
The curse of the Raven Queen, of the Immortal, was casted by Tiamat as a spit in the face of gods. And in such, those who had bore the name of champion to their gods would forever live. This letter, designed by Ba.
And you see him kind of hold back his breath.
By him, would appear to me and his brothers should he no longer have physical ability. And in that sense, the letter was to be handed to his successor.
The new champion for the Raven Queen.
Precisely.
Manda's just
Ron
like
looks-
really tense. Like really tense. Really, really, really tense. As tense as someone in her position could be. And maybe a little bit flushed.
Ron looks over to her.
Is there anything you wish to tell us, Manda?
Good. Just...
I don't think now's the best of times to be coy.
You are not inclined to answer his question.
There are things that will be said, but right now is not the time to talk about this.
I only ask because I worry about you.
At least somebody does. I guess Manda just steps forward and takes the letter. Or, like, well, she, like, steps forward and, like, puts out her hand and says, "May I?"
He raises his hand a little further. You see what is almost like a human hand with large, long claw-like nails. As the letter itself, you know, normal to you, but for him is barely the size of his palm. Just in length.
Okay. Manda takes it. Do I have to read it now?
You can read it at any time.
I'll probably read it when we're, like, when I'm alone. Manda stashes the letter away.
I mean, none of us are going to peep over your shoulders if you wanted to read it now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Oscar might, but I don't plan to.
You'll have to excuse me as a player. I had somebody walk into the room and then I got incredibly lost. So
So it's been revealed that I'm like the Raven Queen's like champion, but I haven't said anything about it. The letter's for me. I'm the successor.
And I said that Braun's not going to peek over her shoulder to read it, but I don't know about you.
no, I wouldn't. I don't read people's mail.
Okay, I
Search.
guess
Turn around and look at the wall.
Manda like opens it and like glances at it and reads with her super fast speed. But the people in the audience can hear Aaron say,
Okay. Here's how I'm actually gonna do this.
Do you not have the letter? I can read it later.
Hawk, John, and Teddy,
Yes.
take off your headphones, or
Okay.
or make it to where you can't hear what I'm about to say.
Alright, type
Okay,
go back
uh,
in the call when you guys are ready for us to come back.
Oh,
Alright.
jeez.
Take
Oh,
off
this
the
is like
headphones.
super private. Oh, gosh.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, babe.
Bye.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Don't listen. Tell them not to listen to the stream.
Okay. Don't listen to the stream. I feel so popular today. Oh my gosh.
All right. So, Manda,
Yes.
as you begin to open the letter, you are immediately met almost with a small vision. And
Mhm.
it's almost impossible to not take it seriously, as it seems like you are taken into a separate realm. You are immediately met with what looks to be a very young version of Balthazar. You know, the 5 o'clock shadow, the burning red golden eyes, the slickened black long hair, and the mithril armor that he always wears.
Hello?
This is to my successor. I'm sorry that you must now bear this weight, but I have finally felt the Queen leave me, and I will be soon at peace. This is my last will and testament. To my successor, when the Queen's tunes decide that you will become her champion, you will make a decision. You will make a decision that will forever change the course of your life and the history of those whom you love, those whom you hate. And you will make a decision on to take on my mantle as an agent that hides within the shadows and guides the people forward and protect them, as I always have. To Arya Hope, one that I assumed would have been the guided one, I leave you this home, a place that you have always known. And I am sorry that I never got to say goodbye. To Nina Wayward, I leave you my office. I leave you everything within its containments. And hopefully, when you decide to return home, you may face your father. And finally, to my brothers, to my sisters, I have nothing physical for you, but I have one request. Put an end to this suffering. Put an end to this war. And be there for my successors. And be there to guide them. For your knowledge and your wisdom are a great power. And I know that you will do well. And Vuthakir, I'm sorry I couldn't save you. And within another moment, you see him fade to dust. He disappears. And then as the vision ends, you find a now crying, gigantic man. You roll up the letter, and you place it back. And you turn to the rest of your party. All right.
Okay, hold on. Before I'm gonna, when they could, I just want you to know when Manda turns around, there's like silent tears falling from her eyes, because in her mind she's like, shit, maybe this wasn't for me, you know, like, but then like, you know, it is now, so like so now like she's like overwhelmed with emotion, but it's like silent emotion. She's not like sobbing like she usually does. She's just like, shit, there's wetness coming from my eyes. It must be raining. Fuck, like, yeah.
It's pretty cold in here, and as the cold encompasses, your tears kind of freeze up towards halfway down your face.
She like wipes it away. Goes, pity, I didn't even know I was crying this time.
Are you all right?
Walks over. Dal walks over and kind of just pats on her back. She has no idea what's going on. She just doesn't like seeing her sad.
Aaron, what was the dragon?
Oh, fuck, that's a big bug. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god, fuck.
Aaron, what's the dragon where Wood's name again?
Glacial trucks.
Hold on a sec. Hold on.
Ron looks from Manda to Glacial Trucks.
Is there anything you need from us?
There is nothing I need from you.
Sorry, big bug.
It's fine.
If
Okay, back to the
please
emotion.
do not hesitate to contact us.
Manda goes up to him. Oh, what is his name? I'm sorry, I think I just forgot
Glacial
it.
Trucks.
Wait,
Braun hasn't
you've
told
never
you
met
yet.
him, though.
You guys have never met him.
Okay, Manda goes up to this crying man and goes, I grieve with you, my friend, but may he rest in peace.
He was
Oh.
close to all of us.
If you are his successor,
Yes.
I must warn you. The being known as Tiamat,
Yes.
she rests at nothing to destroy. Her hand is in everything. Even at the banishment of Osmodeus, she was one. While she sits in chains and hooks that bind her to the hells, she plays her game. We fight this war against her, but even my own brother isn't misguided. One of them.
And you see him as he pulls back against the pelts and tapestry across his skin. And he pulls out what looks to be a small crystal, pure white.
Should you need me, simply pray.
Thank you.
I will only come to your call.
And he begins to get up, and as he
Feel mildly insulted.
begins to walk, you see once again his shape forms and bends into this unbelievably huge and gigantic beast. A white dragon. Far older, far more ancient. He's been around for thousands of years. An ally.
Oh shit! There's a fucking bug on my leg. Okay. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god. Ugh.
It's fine.
Okay. There's so many bugs in this house. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute myself so
You're
you can
killing
talk.
the mood, dude.
So, an ally at hand. You all completing your little mission here. You feel the presence. The shift and change. And now, you return back to Al-Anon within Auraria. And as you do, as you enter the city walls, you feel the presence atop the White Mountain. It has settled from its distance. You see a small dragon-like figure within the horizon. As you guys know, chromatic dragons are never like this. They don't cry. They don't care. This one old. This one saved. This one that does care. A brother lost. A friend lost. Today has been a day in which you bear much weight. The future is changing. The world changing. For tonight you fight in the Tournament of Cord, Braun, Manda, and Arya. And you steel yourselves to the rest of the day. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's game.
I'm guessing you did get my...
Got a fucking
Guess you did get my
dragon.
text earlier then.
Oh man.
No, I was saying I guess you didn't get my text earlier then.
I guess you guys will have to hound me after the fight. Ha. God. Jesus Christ.
Did you just steal fucking Braun's like dragon friend? Because I don't.
Yeah, apparently I don't have
It's
a
a-
dragon friend anymore.
Apparently, it's a champion thing.
But Aaron, I texted you earlier since we were doing the RP episodes and see if we could potentially run into Braun's actual dad or Marcus.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, it's ended now, so there's no point. But
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's
Don't worry
okay.
about it.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Was
Dungeon
Arya
Master
was-
says don't worry about it.
Yeah. Arya
That's
wasn't.
evil.
Listen, Arya and everyone else who wasn't here were not there, right? It was just
no,
us.
it was just us four.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. Don't say anything.
I want to know what happened.
There's so much.
I got really confused because I stepped out for a second there. I was like,
So
I mean,
we,
Oscar would be
so,
confused anyway because he's a notice guy.
like
Ron's
how
only just met him.
So it's exactly how things go in real life for Richard and I. We went for a thing for Braun, and it turned into a thing for Manda.
Yeah, Ron's
Because
was Ron had
Yeah.
Ron had a very nice stream, got himself all painted up to go out on the town, and then Manda stole his date. Ron still looks terrifying, I hope, but
Somehow this all comes back to me, as it
fine.
should. I'm kidding.
It's fine. All right. So with that being
this
said,
guy will die next game anyway.
Swear to God. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And also thank you everyone for just, kind of being cool, kind of being here. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week. next Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as usual. And yeah, see you next Sunday.
Also, bye everybody.
Bye,
Since
everybody.
this is my last game for a while.
Don't
I
leave
love
us,
you.
Ted.
Oh, Teddy, rip.
Later, everyone.
Little sister, don't leave us.
Night, everyone.